Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play is to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 9. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A pistol snap. Fields hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. Out. Green 19, right tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
They'll run for it with Hall. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Only got a yard, but all they needed was an inch or two. That's going to move the chains.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go. 222, 222. Zach.
Play action, Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Carlson's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over. That spot. First and 10 from the 43.
Yep, 4-5, here you go. Five. Crazy.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion here.
Crazy. 5.
Here's May on first and 10. Throw caught at the 6. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They've got a man in motion.
Crazy.
Working inside the red zone. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Working quickly here. Putting a receiver in motion.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
Here's May, third and goal. That's the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Let's punch it in. Great job. We're good. 5. Crazy. 5. Crazy.
May throwing for it. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yep. Alpha. Yep. Go.
From the end zone, Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to have him up to that 23. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Green Knights.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Fields out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Just 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Hall running between the tackles. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, Scott. Blue 58, Blue 58, start up!
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's caught for the first. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball. And over time, he's going to make you pay.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Fields to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's second and 15.
Here we go, son. 222, 222.
Fields looking to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go, son.
First down throw for Fields. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Fields now on third. On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here we go. We good. 19 instruction. Tonight.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete to Braylon Allen. And dodged the tackle. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Goes to the hurry up here.
17 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Yes, sir. Eddie, what's up?
Again, this is Mitchell. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Mitchell again. And they're going to be sent up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
10 more yards.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And the Patriot first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
What's that? Here.
Mitchell up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Here goes tonight.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 1-score game before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And he gave it his best to get to the 25. Just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Here we go, sir.
Fields to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Here we go. Green 19.
They give on second to Hall. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. He was looking for Zay Flowers, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fielded at the 11. for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 38-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's punch it in here, man. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five. Crazy, 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 crazy. Five.
Back to throw it. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Handoff here to Mitchell. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Here's Mitchell. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. It's Azareye'h Thomas making the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Off the play action. May. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw third and long. Headed out right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Now again, right side to Mitchell. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They go play action. Here's May. Rolling out to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. Drake made the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, right?
Here's Hall once more. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Five men in the secondary now for the Pats. Third down.
Here we go. You good? 58, blue 58. You got a mini base. Right?
Now Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be fourth and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here we go, side. Good night.
A give left side for Hall. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
That's a dream come true right there as a play caller, Kate. You leave the offense out there in 4th and inches. You try to pound it forward just to move those chains. You get the best of both worlds. You move the chains for a lot more.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Blue 58, blue 58. Sit high.
On the counter, Hall. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here we go, sit high. Sit high.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Here we go. Go.
Hall. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Sit up. Hey, what's that?
Mitchell on the carry. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up at 17. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
51-yard gain. First down, New England.
Mitchell off the pistol give. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Quick throw completed by May. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a third-quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
They start the drive with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Right.
Off play action. It's Fields. That one's incomplete over the middle.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Blue 58, blue 58.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finding Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Tonight. Go.
Looking to throw Fields. The left side caught by Andrews. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Play action, Fields. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Trying to hit his fullback there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Down and 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Green 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Hey. Green 19.
Desperation time here. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
At the 20-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 17-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And 2 yards all he can get since 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son.
Fields out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
21. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. This is Mitchell. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. The give now to Mitchell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Space on the right, and he's got room. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On him quick, and they bring him down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Hey, what's that? Okay, you're here.
They send a man in motion.
Crazy.
Looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there. We're about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. 331.
Shotgun snap against the hole. Off for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here we go. You good. Blue 58, Blue 58. Hey, can. Right.
They go right back to home. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here we go, son. Go.
Looking to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets pushing to get within range for a game winner. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, what? Don't jump. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. This one's to Andrews out right. He has room past the 25. He gets loose down the right side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have taken the lead late. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 24. Daniel Carlson set to
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Setting up to pass. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That one gains 7. And that's a New England 1st down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Patriots.
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. It is caught left side. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
A gain of 15. And a Patriot first down.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Brought in right side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
What's that? Crazy. Here. Crazy.
Throwing again. It's May. Complete out to the right side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Crazy.
Again, it's May. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now.
Touchdown, New England.
So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights.
31.
And the Patriots tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields to throw it. It's a screen play for Allen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of a yard.
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
Fields gets it out right quick. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
46-yard line.
Move the chains. Got to move their chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Here we go, shot. 319, right? Right.
Blitz coming here. Fields dumps it off to his running back. That's being sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Back to the line they come, second down.
331.
Another throw for Fields. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he is to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
You see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? The coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
Here we go, sit up.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Again, this is Mitchell. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Man in motion here. May now on third down. Big gain has them across the 40. And he's brought down at the 44. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Running right with Mitchell. A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball could win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Here's Mitchell again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Don't want their first overtime drive to stop now. They got to get 6 on third down.
What's fucking in here, man? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Looking to throw it. Oh, big interception here. And the Jets surprise them with the interception. And now have a chance to win this game.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. It's the tackle. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Here we go, son. 58, son.
To throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, now both sides have had a shot prop. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
26-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
Mitchell up the middle. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one, as they'll have none remaining in OT. with just 2 to go. There's a dive up the middle, and he'll get them enough for a first down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Well, as expected, here's the timeouts, and now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from New York.